Yo, what is up guys, Gray here, and today we've got our week 6 battle of the UPBA. We're going up against QtheCostaRican and his Chicago Dragapults and his super scary team for us. He has a couple of things on his team that completely just destroy ours, but I guess you could say the same, but I just don't feel like I have a great matchup here. I expect pretty much the team he bought. Glad to see no stack attacker, that's for sure. That thing was actually kind of annoying. If it was going to be like Shuckleberry, it could actually take out one of my mons. It's roughly the team that I was expecting, but that doesn't make this game any easier. We've got physically defensive Beware, we've got a choice bandit Entei, we've got a physically defensive Celesteela, a assault vest, again kind of physically defensive Rhyperior. We have got a specially defensive Nidoqueen and a Dragon Dance Adamant Hydreigon to try and sweep late game. Him on top is genuinely one of the biggest threats, if not the biggest threat on this team, which is kind of crazy because he's got Mamoswine, he's got Zeraora. Also he has a Latias, which is scary. Salazzle is actually terrifying for my team. What do I want to lead off with here? What's his best lead? Probably Mamoswine. Do I want to lead off with my... I could lead off with my Beware. It does give him a few other plays that he can make. Maybe I lead off... No, I'm going to lead off with my Beware. If he leads off with Salazzle, unfortunate. And I just go hard into my Nidoqueen. If he Toxics me, he Toxics me. But yeah, this matchup may be a little bit rough. He has also 6-0'd his last 3 opponents. So yeah, it's going to be a scary one, that's for sure. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, of course. Make sure to go check out his channel. This is the second time we faced off. We did beat him in the first time in UPA, but I thought we had a better matchup. That's got to be the Mamo, right? Okay, so we've got the lead matchup, right? At least we've done something. This shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me. And I do just want to throw off a Toxic. If he sets up rocks, he sets up rocks. If he Toxics me in return, that's probably like worst case scenario, but I think the Mandibuzz probably comes in here. He's just going to Earthquake. Okay. We can scout for damage. That looks banded. That's Life Orb. Gonna miss the Toxic. Things you hate to see. Surprised he just went for the Earthquake like straight off the bat. I'm just going to throw off a Drain Punch now. Drain Punch should do some good damage. Is he Chople? Maybe just Chople? No, sorry, it's Life Orb. It's even Life Orb. So this should do a lot of damage, if not knock it out. He lives, just barely lives. Kind of wishing I didn't overpredict and just went for the Drain Punch on the first turn, but I don't honestly have any other kind of switch into this. If I got a Toxic, this thing would be dead now, which is unfortunate, but you know, me clicking Toxic, bound to happen, isn't it? I could go into Celesteela. I do want to actually preserve the health on my Beware, because like I said, it does check many things on his team. So Life Orb Adamant to my Celesteela. Because I've got to assume that's Adamant. No move should be doing over half. So yeah, I'm going to go Celesteela. He will die to this Life Orb hit. You are going to take some damage on Selly. If he goes for Earthquake, obviously he doesn't take that. He's just going to set up rocks. Honestly, a good play on his part. And I'm just going to throw off Leech Seed. He probably just Icicle Crashes here, but there's not a lot I can realistically do. Yeah, he just Icicle Crashes. It would be nice if he missed, but unfortunately not going to be the case. That does a good amount of damage. He is going to go down to Life Orb. Realistically, not a lot I could do in that situation. I think Salazzle now comes in. But we are going to get our lefties. And Mamoswine, one of the bigger threats to my team, is down. That's really nice for Hydreigon. I just need to get rid of the everything on his team. Realistically, probably quite a bit on his team that I need to get rid of before I can set up with Hydreigon. There's not a ton that I can actually set up on. Maybe the Salazzle. Kick out, that's going to be the Zero Aura. That's actually better for me. I think he may just bulk up here. Regardless, I don't think I mess around with this. I'm just going to go into my Beware. Because if he is bulk up, we can at least hit him with the Darkest Lariat through whatever boosts he does get. And if he's special, he's special. Gonna take rocks, he goes for the knockoff, that's fine. And honestly, I just want to go for a Drain Punch, I just want to get some health back. If he's bulk up, then it'd be very unfortunate. But I can Toxic it, I can hopefully wear it down over time. If he's special, then that's kind of like worst case scenario. I don't think we can really gain too much, just so it goes for a close combat. It's actually going to lower his defense. We live this. And Drain Punch is going to do a good amount of damage. Hit him at -1. Yeah, Drain Punch is doing good damage. We will absolutely take that. And that should give us, maybe, I don't know, that's enough. Maybe that's enough to live. I'm just going to Drain Punch again. This Beware is really proving a bit of a problem for him, but if we get rid of Zero Aura, that's nice. That's really nice. He may just go into like the Mandibuzz on this turn. He's going to withdraw, maybe into Salazzle actually. Don't know what that is. Salazzle? That's Salazzle. Would have been really nice for one Body Slam, but still Drain Punch should do some damage. Yeah, that's respectable. That is very respectable damage. That puts us to what, about 90? 96. So I can still take a close combat. I can still take a close combat, and I think I just want to go out into... actually, do I want to preserve that more? I'm just going to go into Nidoqueen. It is kind of my dedicated switch into this. If he Toxics me, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Like, he doesn't have the Mamoswine, so actually Nidoqueen looks pretty good in the matchup. Probably a Toxic. It goes for Overheat. Okay. Did not expect that. He really wanted to get rid of my Beware. He really wanted to get rid of it. What does he go into? Maybe the Hitmontop? I could Ice Beam as some kind of middle ground. Actually, Thunderbolt would be a better middle ground. Because he doesn't have... He does have the Zero Aura. I don't think he switches Zero Aura in on this turn. Yeah, I'm going to click Thunderbolt. If he switches Zero Aura in, then just a fantastic read. He actually stays in. And that kills us. Okay, that's a crit. That's unfortunate, but like honestly, we were probably dying in that situation regardless. I'm going to take this opportunity, I think, to set up. Yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity to try and set up with my Hydreigon, at least to kind of start putting things in range. So, how much is a +1 dual wing beat doing to a Hitmontop? Kind of wishing I was Choppleberry now. If I am +1. I mean, Outrage might be doing enough. I'm going to DD. He's going to withdraw, I assume, into Hitmontop. Like, if it's just max HP, okay, it's Intimidate. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate, but it does mean that he's not Technician. We do reveal our set. If we're not a +1, I mean, we're doing good damage. We know this is Intimidate. I can also just go into Celesteela. I think Celesteela is also kind of fine. Do I just want to get damage on this? What's stopping Entei at this point? I mean, Mandibuzz is still existing. Close combat probably does good damage to... We can check to see how much this does. 33 to 40 if he is just... adamant max attack. He probably just goes for close combat, I would have thought. Maybe he goes for triple axel. Just go for triple axel. And he misses. I mean, that's kind of best case for us. I can just throw off a... Leech Seed. I could go aggressive and... maybe he's Specs, actually. No, he's not Specs. I don't think he's Specs on Salazzle. Maybe should have just gone for a dual wing beat on that turn. But it is what it is. He's actually going to stay in. Does this knock me out? I want to say close combat doesn't. No, it doesn't. That put me from like 101 to 51, so I should absolutely be able to live this after leftovers and Leech Seed. So if he's at -1, Heavy Slam's doing good damage. It's doing really good damage. Earthquake's doing adequate damage as well. I think I just want a Heavy Slam. Mandibuzz comes in. We get to see what item this is and whether it's physically defensive. That's doing some solid damage. That's doing some very solid damage. He might just go for a knockoff. He might go for a U-turn. Don't want an Earthquake predicting something to come in. That'd be too crazy to play. Like, I don't have good Salazzle switch-ins anymore, so I may have to play slightly more aggressive. I'm just going to Leech Seed. He does just knock off. Okay, that's fine. As long as we hit this Leech. Okay. So as long as we hit Leech Seed, then it's fine. But if we don't, that kind of sucks. I think he probably U-turns on this turn. If that's the case, I kind of just want an Earthquake. I kind of just want an Earthquake predicting Salazzle to come in, so he may also Roost. He's going to withdraw. Does he go into Salazzle? No, that's the him on top. That's unfortunate. If he had gone into Salazzle on that turn, that would have been amazing, but we do very little to that. That looks probably Fizz Death. I'm going to Leech Seed again. Considering how little it did, maybe he would want to go Salazzle. But I'm kind of fine if he goes Salazzle and just overheats. Nope, he's just going to stay in. What's he going to close combat? Yeah, he just close combats. We take that okay. About our leftovers, not as well, but I don't think we take another one. And I do kind of want the damage on this, but I'm going to Protect. I don't think I've shown Protect so far. So yeah, I'm going to get enough health back. And I think he's now used like 4 close combats? 3 or 4? This thing's at half. It did look fairly physically defensive. But again, this is like the one thing that really stops my... it really stops the Hydreigon sweeping. So I'll gladly click Heavy Slam on this turn. And just knock it out. Awesome. So we're going to get a defense boost. It's not going to be of much help. Celestia's kind of done his job at this point. What's he got left? Like Salazzle, Zeraora, Salazzle, Sarah, Aura, Lati, and this. I honestly don't have a switch into this. Am I happy to let this go down? Yeah, at this point, it's done its job. Just goes for the overheat. That's fine. It's going to take us out, and without the Hitmontop around, he actually doesn't have a great switch into Rhyperior. So I could go Rhyperior here. I could also now go into Hydreigon. I want to go Hydreigon. Because of what he's got left, I should, at +1, be able to knock out Mandibuzz, I would have thought. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the Dragon Dance. Outrage should knock it out. It's the only move that does knock it out. But Outrage should do the damage. He's going to withdraw. And goes into the Mandibuzz. Yeah, I want to say this is in range. 54 to 63. He's not. That's not fully Fizz Def, actually. If he's fully Fizz Def... I don't know. If he's fully Fizz Def, can I get a second one? How much is Foul Play doing if I get to +2? How much is Brave Bird doing? I'll go for a second. I think the worst he can hit me with is U-turn. Whirlwind. Ah, I should have just clicked Outrage. Unfortunate. But, okay, Entei comes in. We just click a button. We do now just click a button. Entei to this. Flarebliss doesn't actually knock it out. That's kind of wild. He doesn't have a switch into this. Straight up does not have a switch in. I'm just going to go for the Sacred Fire. I don't think there's anything on his team that takes a hit. Yeah, Mandibuzz goes down. I could have just outraged on that turn then. If Salazzle gets a kill, I can possibly get one with Hydreigon. Just going to check that calc. Yeah. So he's going to go into this. I'm just going to go hard Rhyperior. This thing could be a big problem for my team. So I do just need to go Rhyperior. If he has Surf, that is like literally the worst. Calm Mind, yeah, that's a set that I was worried about. But I just need the damage. Lati. +1. I mean, Draco's hurting. Draco's hurting. I need to connect this Mega Horn. Ice Beam, this shouldn't knock me out. That doesn't do a lot at all. We have 2 chances to hit this Mega Horn. We don't need 2, we hit the first one. And it don't knock it out, but we put it into Weakness Policy. No, Leftover's good. I thought for a second that was Weakness Policy. I was about to cry. I'm just going to click another Rock Blast. I say another Rock Blast. He actually misses. That's super unfortunate. That is actually really unfortunate for him. I'm sorry, man. That is, yeah, that sucks. I don't think, judging off that Ice Beam damage, let's have a look. How much was the Ice Beam? No, it doesn't. Yeah, Draco was probably knocking me out. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. Draco was probably knocking me out from there. But if that was the case, then I just click Dragon Dance. I don't think Salazzle beats me. I don't think Salazzle beats me because I should just be able to like in close combat here. Grass Knots, maybe I live this? I don't. I was hopeful. But Beware should always be able to live. Actually does... How much is the extreme speed doing from here? Extreme speeds, I reckon he's got probably about that much. Extreme speed should knock it out, but I don't really have a reason. I don't have a reason to risk that. When I got a Beware right here. I might lose a differential point for it, but I honestly think it's worth it. I'm just going to click Body Slam. It should knock this out from here. Like, I'm not worried about gaining health, I just want to hit with the hardest thing I've got. And also if he switches out, then that'd be awful. We are going to take that. This Body Slam will knock out the Zera Aura. And I believe Extreme Speed should just knock out Salazzle. I don't think there's any reason why Extreme Speed shouldn't knock out Salazzle here. Yeah, 69 to 82. I believe he's in that range. Did I do damage to it? Oh, that looks close. That looks very close. He's going to go for Sludge Wave. I think this is Specs. Just judging off how he's playing it, I think it's Specs. And if that's the case, Hydra's on 131. He'll take another round of rocks. I could actually lose if this Extreme Speed doesn't knock it out. This game can still be lost from here. If he is indeed Specs. I click the Extreme Speed because it's my best chance. Hopefully this does enough. It does, okay. Whew. That was a bit close. Good game to Q. That miss on the Draco, I don't think it mattered too much because I could just come in with Entei, click Extreme Speed. Honestly, I could probably click Extreme Speed again on the Zera Aura. But I probably would have just sacked my Hydreigon, gone into Beware, then sacked Beware. It would have maybe been differential in the end. I think that may have been a roll to knock out that Extreme Speed at the end, but I couldn't tell you for sure. But we are going to pick up the 2-0 win and move to 3-3. I want to say we were at -1 before this game, so I want to say now we're +1. Yeah, we're starting to bring some differential back. We actually beat Q, who was unbeaten before this game. A little bit of hacks, but at the same time, a little bit of hacks on both ends, I feel. He played very reckless with his Mamoswine. Whether that's what he wanted to do, just try and get rid of my Beware, I don't know, but he gave me a lot of health back with the Drain Punch. And yeah, Beware was actually just a menace to his team. He just couldn't take it out. My defensive core of Beware and Celesteela put in so much work in this game. Like, Rhyperior did what it had to. It came in and checked the Lati. Unfortunately, he didn't have Surf. Like, Surf didn't make a whole load of sense against my team, but dodging the Draco definitely meant we saved differential. I don't think it was anything more than that, because I don't think he wanted to switch anything on an Extreme Speed. Nothing took that hit, and then he just lost to Extreme Speed regardless. So yeah, I think regardless of that miss on the Draco, we won. I don't recall if there was any more hacks other than me missing Toxic, which honestly at this point is more hacks if I hit the Toxic, so I can't complain with that. Yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to go and check out my opponent's side as well. And until the next one, have a great day, guys.